Noy Noy represented us, saddened by the irreparable loss, afraid to face the emptiness that was sure to ensue. In Noy Noy that morning, we saw ourselves like in a mirror that early morning of August 1st. How time flies, how fast time flies. Like a whirlwind, the wake and the funeral of President Cory awakened in us a new spirit of nationalism, a resurrection of lost pride as Filipinos, because we remembered again that we are a race worth dying for. In 1983, the reluctant widow of our hero accepted the challenge to lead us. Last year, the reluctant only son followed the example of his heroic mother, laid aside his personal convenience, and animated us to be united in the fight against corruption and the pursuit of national healing and progress. How time flies. How fast time flies. But throughout the swift sequence of events in our lives, one thing only remained unchanged: the love of God for all of us. It has not aged. It has not changed. It has not weakened. It never flew away like time. And I am sure that love of God will never die. The love of God for us has not changed because it has always been full since the moment God started loving us. And it is this love that is our reason for gathering together today. When we remember the death of President Cory, we remember how time flies, how everything is fleeting and trivial and unimportant. One thing alone is important: God in our lives. Everything else will pass away. Brothers and sisters, everything is temporary. Life is a journey, vanity of vanities, and all is vanity. This world is not our home. Remembering President Cory today gives us a good occasion to be reminded of the truly important things in life and the things that do not really matter. Death is certain for all of us. We do not know when, we do not know where, we do not know how. We are only sure that someday we will die like President Cory. Anytime, God can say to you and to me, like He said in the Gospel, your life will be demanded of you in a few minutes, and the things you have prepared, to whom will they belong? Indeed, Ecclesiastes in the first reading today reminds us, everything is vanity. The Sunday readings today help us to focus on the truly important and lay aside the trivial and fleeting. The memory of Tita Cory teaches us the greatness of simplicity. Her memory is a sterling lesson of detachment from power and prestige. Her life was a story of full and unconditional dependence on the power of God and the strength of prayer. She was our most prayerful president, who never missed a chance to encourage us to pray, and whose example of prayer, translated into her life, was a source of inspiration for so many. She gave us her best when she was our president, and yet she remained detached and unaffected by the trappings of power and prestige. Indeed, everything is vanity. God alone for Tita Cory is enough. Bolsi, Pinky, Biel, and Chris, thank you for allowing the prayerful piety of your mother to continue through you. Thank you for continuing her legacy of simplicity and indifference to the glitter of popularity. Chris, as you continue to stay in the limelight of show business and go up higher in your career on television, remember, all of these will pass. Your beauty and talents are not yours, they are God's. You will find your real happiness, as your mother did, not on being in the limelight, but by being the spotlight, lighting the face of Jesus. President Noy, your indifference to the embellishments of power is edifying and almost incredible. Thank you for restoring our trust in government and for showing that public officials are indeed honorable people. As President Noy, as you continue to lead us to the land of our dreams, do not forget June 30, 2016. Make it easy for your successor. You know how hard it is to inherit a corrupt system. Don't do it unto your successor. Everything will pass. The nice things will end. The problems will also end, President Noy. At the sunset of your presidency, you will only be judged according to how much you have loved this country. In the end, only love will remain. As President Cory was our most prayerful president, may you be our most available and loving bachelor president. Today, brothers and sisters, Tito Cory teaches us, I died last year, someday you will die too. Mamamatay rin kayo. Sooner than you think. All things will end, but do not be afraid. God will always be there for you without end. God is more than enough. Amen.
Amen.